What's up, guys? I just want to make a video comparing the optic I normally carry on most of my guns, which is the RMR HD Trijicon Gold right here. It's a pretty amazing optic. But I recently picked up this guy. This is the Holosun 507C X3. And honestly, I'm not buying any more of these. I'm just not. These typically retail at like, I don't know, I think it's like $800 approximately, $775, somewhere right around there, depending on where you get it from or if there's a sale or whatever. I have a couple of these. I have an RCR. I have RMRs. So I'm not a Trijicon hater. If anything, I'm a Trijicon fan. It's American made, very durable. And I mean, it's kind of the gold standard for most stuff right now. But I saw this, I was intrigued by it. The reason I was intrigued by it was because it has this little diode here for automatic adjustment. And that's kind of why I was so in love with these guys, is because they have the auto adjust. And so I know some people aren't a fan of it. If you don't like it, whatever, you don't have to watch it, because this is mostly for people who want the auto adjust. The reason these are so comparable, other than the price, this being like $800, this being $300, is because they use the same optic pattern. They have windows that are pretty much the exact same size. For the most part, they're about the same size overall too. This one's a little bit, the total overall footprint from back to front and everything is kind of bigger. It's also just a hair taller. Yeah, I mean, overall, they're pretty similar. And to me, they're competitors. One is just severely overpriced because, so with this guy here, with the RMR HD, you have to either decide if you want the 3.25 MOA dot, or if you want the Donut of Death 55 MOA ring with the 1 MOA dot. And this only comes in one color. So if for some reason, I don't know if you have astigmatism or, you know, whatever vision issues you might have, if you have them and red doesn't vibe well with you, this is not a good choice. This, on the other hand, I do have the red one, which is good for comparison's sake, but it also comes in green and it also comes in gold, which is kind of cool. I do want to get one of those and try them out and see how that looks. But yeah, the cool thing about this one is it has pretty much all those reticle choices. So you're not just stuck with, you know, I'm going to pay $800 and get this, or I'm going to pay $800 and get that. You can pay $300 and get both. And the other cool thing is the battery life on these guys. This guy will last 11 years if you're just using the dot. This guy, if you're just using the dot, will last like 3. Batteries are cheap and these both last a really long time. So, I mean, really, who gives a shit? But it's nice not to have to worry about it. Just leave this on the gun, wait for, you know, the apocalypse, and you're still good. What I will say is the big buttons on this are probably better, maybe. Just depends on what you like, personal preference. The buttons on here, like let's say you have gloves on or you're trying to do something in an emergency situation, which I hope you're not adjusting your optic during an emergency. But if you were, these are a little smaller, a little harder to hit. I know a lot of people don't like these buttons. It is what it is. But I mean, I'm not going to give that to either one of them. Personal preference. As far as being sturdy, we don't know much about this yet. We need to do a torture test. I'm not balling like that, so I may not be the one to do that. Maybe another gun tuber might. But this we know is bomb-proof for the most part. Bulletproof. We'll say the RCR is bomb-proof. This is bulletproof. This thing is tough as hell. We know that Trijicon's reputation precedes itself. This is awesome for durability. So we'll give 1 to Trijicon for durability. As far as reticle options go, we'll give that to Holosun. As far as battery life goes, we'll give that to Holosun. As far as, This one does have a solar backup, which is nice. This one is not. So, you know, a small thing, but still a win. And as far as glass goes, I know it's a big thing for a lot of people. A lot of people complain about the blue tint that like the RCR has or the RMR HD has. Sometimes RMRs have them too. I say sometimes because I see people posting about these things, but I don't really notice it. I mean, because when I'm training, I'm not really looking at the color of the glass, like, or it's just not something that I really notice as much, or I don't pay attention to. I kind of just look through the glass and block it out. But there's a big difference between these two. This is very blue compared to this. This has a very light tint of blue. This is like a fish tank, man. And like I said, this is not something I ever really cared about. So this is very big for those people who hate the blue tint, because this is so clear compared to the RMR HD. So yeah, and I'm just like, if you look at the glue, like that's one thing I'm always kind of it's one of my pet peeves when an optic has bad gluing. So like when I go and buy optics, I will literally go through a few of them to find glue that isn't all jacked up and looking horrible. Because honestly, when you're paying the price of one of these, you should be getting some like quality glue, like gluing process, because it's $800, man. It costs more than a gun, you know, more than, you know, a typical Glock. Obviously there are guns that cost way more than that, but on average, like the typical polymer striker fired pistol is going to cost less than this optic. So you want quality, and I would say the quality of how the optic is glued into the housing is part of quality. So this one, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I can't even see the fucking glue on here. Like, I'm looking, I don't see any glue marks, and maybe it's just how the housing is, but it looks clean as hell. This one, and this is one of the better ones from the fucking supply of all the boxes I looked through at them, and this one looks horrendous, dude. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not a Holosun shill. I'm not a Trijicon hater. I'm keeping it fucking real with you guys. This, for $300, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Like, now, if they were the same price point, you could go either way, really. I mean, you could find the positives of this that you want. You know, you could find reasons to buy it, sure. Maybe you like the look, maybe you like the durability, maybe you want to support American-made stuff, whatever. But at the different price points, it's not even fucking close, dude. I could buy 2 of these and still buy, like, a bunch of ammo for training, okay, compared to this. There's nothing that this offers me that this doesn't give me. So I really don't know why anyone would buy these anymore. I sound like a hater. Trijicon, I'm sorry, I'm not a hater, but and you know, I love that it says made in the USA. That's great. I do love this company, but this is just, they're just competing too hard now. Like, this is a better product in my opinion so far. Now I may get criticized for this, but I still need to shoot with it because I just got it and I just was amazed at, you know, this. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just a better product. So if you're considering buying one of these, I would say go out, check this out. Hopefully you can find a place where you can return it after you try it. And, you know, that way, if you don't like it and for whatever reason you do like this, you know, leave in the comments, let me know why you like it better. But I do think this is a better product, especially for the price point. Anyways, I'm out. I'm gonna do more reviews for you guys. If you want some more cool gun tube stuff, hop on my channel, subscribe, and I'll be back soon, hopefully.